Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to take a look at some green-white enchantments. However, it's mostly because I want to play Yenna and see how many enchantments we can copy, and if she's really as good as, well, maybe we think she can be. Alright, so if you don't know what or who Yeena is, Yeena Redtooth Regent is a 4-mana, 4/4, legendary elf noble. The important part, though, is we can pay 2 and tap her to copy an enchantment. Now, it becomes a copy and isn't legendary, but I don't think we're going to have anything legendary to worry about. But the interesting thing here is if we copy an aura, then we get to untap her, scry 2. Has to be as a sorcery, but it would allow us to do it again. So let's just get into the other cards we're going to play, because this is mostly going to look like a list you would expect. But we are going to be playing some Jukai Naturalist because this makes all of our enchantments cheaper, obviously. We're going to also play Weaver of Harmony because this will allow us to give all of our other enchantments a bonus, but even another way to copy triggers, which is really sweet, especially if we do something with Yenna and that triggers, and we can use this and we can trigger that. So we could get sometimes 3 effects on a turn, which would be super sweet. Then we're going to play 3 Blind Mice. This is also fun because if we copy this with Yenna, then this can just copy the token 3 Blind Mice and so on until we just have like a whole bunch of mice, which is really great. Then we have Wedding Announcement because it just makes creatures, and Wedding Announcement's great, no surprise. We are going to play Hallowed Haunting because, well, this is a really good win condition. And Calyx because copying things is great. Getting extra +1/+1s is even better. And, of course, we're going to be playing some Ossification because, well, we need a way to remove things. And alongside that, we're also going to play some Seal from Existence. A really good card, also very hard to remove since it has Ward 3. But if you want the full deck list, it'll be at the end of the video like always, or you can go down to the description and look for the blue arrows. It'll take you to our Moxfield link. You can get today's deck and a whole bunch of other stuff ready to go for standard. And you know what? I need to give you a quick reminder that today's video is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc. If you want to buy any cards for today's deck or any other game stuff, remember to go to coolstuffinc.com. You can use code DRAGON. That'll save you 5% at checkout. And Cool Stuff Inc. always has cool stuff in stock. Okay. We got 3 mana. Yeah, this is all totally playable. All right, let's see what this does. Usually this draws a removal card, so let's see if they got it. They didn't. I mean, I can't really take advantage of this, sadly. Much as I want to. I don't think I want to play Hallowed Haunting here yet. Because if they do have a counter... you know, I'm not going to attack because a lot of people are playing Elspeth Smite here. I think I'm just going to pass and get our token. No need to give up our Jukai Naturalist. Though, maybe the opponent only had, like, Dissipates and needed 2 blue to counter. I don't know. This is very peculiar to me right now. Let's try this. See how the opponent feels about it. And this. Now they're going to make disappear? Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gambling. Okay, they don't have it. And we'll draw 2 cards. Which is kind of what we want against control decks anyway. Alright, Revelry. That works. Gonna try this. Now, if they have another make disappear, I can say that's gonna be a little sad, but, you know, would be a thing, I suppose. The intriguing thing here is, I feel like the opponent's going to sweep the board anyway next turn, and we don't desperately need the Jukai Naturalist looking at our hands, so sure. Okay. Fair enough. Get some cards. Those get bigger. Alright, not bad, not bad. We can live with that. Are we staring at Wandering Emperors now? Can't get anything back but the Jukai Naturalist, but probably still worth it. You know what? We're gonna get rid of something. Let's drop the Razor Verge Thicket. Okay. Do I want a card or do I want another body? I guess we just attack. If they have Wandering Emperor, like, we're just gonna get rid of it anyway, so sure. Whatevs. They did not have it. Huh. Alright, we'll play that since we know that they know about that. On the turn, get a pile of cards. Okay, I mean, obviously they're looking for a land to get a sweeper off here, but that's totally alright. We kind of know the drill here. Yep. Not shocked in the least. I think we wait on Yenna one more time in case there's a sweeper here. In case there's one more. I mean, they could also just farewell and wreck our world, too. Alright. We'll cast Commune with Spirits. Ooh. Do we get another wedding announcement? That'd be all 4 of them. Alex is pretty sweet, but we only really have ossification to trigger him right now. So yeah, I think I am going to take this. And then go to attacks with this. Do I care that Weaver of Harmony gets in on the action? Oh, I probably should have played this first. That would have made a bigger spirit. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I'm just going to attack with those. We'll see what the opponent has. Oh, do they not have anything? Dang it. We could have had lethal there. I thought they were going to play something. Really? Dang, that's hard to believe. Goodness. Alright. I guess we'll just copy this trigger. Man, come on. Give me more enchantments. It's like I need more of something. Alright, there's Deluge. Dang, I really thought they were either going to turn their thing into a 4/4 and or like cast a Wandering Emperor there, and they didn't either. That sucked. Alright, well for the most part here then, we're hoping to dodge a farewell, I suppose. But they might just go land farewell here. Which is the way. Usually what it means when they're selecting modes, it takes a second. Nope, they're giving us the Huffy Dragon. I don't know what that means. Oh, they're just saying GG? Weird. Okay, we'll take it. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I want to get Yenna in play and start copying some things. Alright, I guess we go with this. Does Naturalist live or die? It dies. The hard way, even. Alright, we play Naturalist. Can't really play anything else here, but I guess it's fine. Probably should go for Wedding Announcement there, because it's going to be a... Well, I guess they're playing green, so it's probably not any harder for them to deal with. Okay, well, you got it. I guess Wedding Announcement would have been smarter if I'd have thought about Liliana. But I didn't. So we're just going to play this. And then play this. Alright.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
I have a feeling they have a lot more kill spells incoming. And we haven't seen anywhere near the last of them. Speaking of which, there's another one. Okay, what can we do here? Let's go here. Bump this. play this. Pump this. And then no attacks. Alright. I mean, they can play something else with the blood token, but this at least tries to keep our two... Well, there you go. Like they found another one. We tried. Yep, away goes Calyx. Opponent, you can stop playing stuff. It's okay. Nope, they're going to sack that for Obnixilis. Yeah. Seems good. Not too worried about it. Them making a devil doesn't really do much. Like, I mean, we just try to run into... Oh, there we go. We drew Yenna finally. That's sweet. Alright, so we're going to attack here and here. And then they just get to choose which of these they want to keep alive. Alright, makes sense. Protect the one that's got more loyalty on it. Then we'll play Yenna. They're going to go digging. We get a card. They get a Wormlet, actually. Okay. I see what they're doing with all the artifacts and stuff. That's cool. Well, now we're going to get a value turn with Yenna, if Yenna survives here. Okay. Decline. I'll just take the damage. I mean, we have a bigger creature here that's gaining us life, so we're not that concerned about it. That doesn't really do much here, oddly. So we're going to play Ossification. Getting rid of Obnixilis. Then we're going to copy the Ossification. Put it on here. Take Seal from Existence. Leave that on top. Put this on the bottom. I think that's fine. And then we'll get rid of the Wormlet. Then we'll play this. And we'll attack. Alright, that was a good turn. That was a great turn. And we know what the card is we're going to draw, which we like, and we could copy next turn if we wanted to. I mean, technically, I guess we can keep copying our other Ossification. Oh, no, we have one that's already not copied, right? Doesn't have the same name. Yep, Sky Fisher gets to destroy something. Take your pick. Gonna get their Liliana back? Well, they can't, because they can't pay enough for it. If they target that, they're gonna be wrecked. It's a non-land permanent. You could kill my Yenna opponent. Don't do the opponent. What are you doing? That's rough for them. Because now we copy this again. Yeah, we'll put that on bottom and take a Calyx for sure. And we'll get rid of this time. And then we'll play this. Getting rid of the Wormlet. And I guess I could have copied just the other one. I didn't have to play the Seal, actually. I could have just used Yenna's ability again. Yeah, that's a mistake. Oh, no, I should have played... Oh, I'm playing so badly. I should have just played the Weaver of Harmony. That's like 2 more life. Opponent, you gotta block something first. Alright, I guess it doesn't matter anyway. If they have a sweeper, I guess we still have the Weaver in hand. But yeah, I definitely missed the opportunity to get at least one more trigger, if not two, off of Yenna, the way I played this. May not end up mattering, but back to the matter. Alright, that can destroy an artifact or enchantment, right? Yeah. Non-creature artifact or non-creature enchantment. Fair. Yep, you got it. Yep. There you go. They got rid of Yenna this time. I think we're still in okay shape. I mean, I would have been better, obviously, had I played Weaver of Harmony last turn, but it's whatever. Put the counter there. Play this. Pump our team even more. We'll just put that here. Everything being 5 is probably fine. Actually, I probably should have made 1 6, because if they top deck, like, burn down the house, I'm going to be really sad. Well, it wouldn't matter anyway, because once the Weaver of Harmony dies, we'd lose the other bonuses. So, it's whatever. Alright, opponent's at 6. And they can still search for a couple more cards. Alright, they've got a blocker and 4 mana. What does that get them? And a card in hand still. Alright, hey, that's a blocker. And Forge gains you life. The 1/1 doesn't really do anything. Are they still dead? Yeah. But then if they block any 2 of these... Well, there you go. Man, we were at 36 life. I wouldn't even have to pay attention to my life total. Kind of gross. Alright. Then we just attack with a bunch of flyers. Because we have a bunch of enchantments. Well, I didn't even play that well, but we still won, so I'll take it. Yeah, this is a pretty obvious mulligan. I don't think there's much to discuss there. This is pretty nice. I guess we have to keep it... Man, do I want to get rid of a Hallowed Haunting? I guess I'm going to get rid of Seal from Resistance. We'll see what happens. This is when I feel like being on the draw is not nearly as good with this hand, but we'll see. Definitely need to find some mana, though. Alright, that's fine. Let's get rid of... I guess one of these. Mostly because if I get a 3rd land, I can Restoration into Hallowed Haunting, so it's like... Eh. Not stellar, but good enough. Alright. There's no way against mono black this is living. I can't imagine any hand they kept. But this doesn't just die to like Liliana or any spot removal or whatever here. Oh, it's not mono black. Well, there you go. Not to say it still lives, but like it's at least not mono black. Okay, it did live. Okay, come on. Can we draw some land? We could maybe turn this into a little something something. We cannot draw land. That's super unfortunate. All right, we have to do it the hard way. Go get a plains. Play it. Attack. Man, how dirty is it going to be if they just, like, play a land and we lose this to, like, a Wandering Emperor when we're stuck on mana? Though if we get a land here, this is pretty sweet. Because we'd be able to go Hallowed Haunting into the 3 Blind Mice would be pretty nice. Oh, no, we wouldn't. We'd still be 1 short. We'd be 1 short. I could Wedding Announcement and 3 Blind Mice if we wanted to. Alright, they have lots of mana, but they're doing nothing. Boy, what does this mean? We don't have any 2-mana things we can get, so we're probably just going to decline discarding here. Oh, gosh. I guess we're just Hallowed Haunting here? I don't think I can justify anything else. No attacks. Don't want to walk into Elspeth's Smite or anything crazy like that. Alright, they're digging for something. So they're going to scry plus draw, right? Because this isn't just look. Let's see. If this spell was bargain, look at the 4, then put 2 of them back on top of your Eldraine. Then you draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Alright. So they get to scry, then draw. Technically scry twice, actually, right? Well, scry, then look at the top 4. Alright. And they put Paragon in the yard. Interesting. They have their own Hallowed Haunting. Oh boy. And a Hopeless Nightmare. Okay. This got real interesting real fast. Can we get out of this with a Yenna if we're able to copy a 3 Blind Mice? That's sort of what I'm looking at here. I say we try. Gotta still start with drawing a land. Okay, we got the first part done. That's good. That was critical. Alright, then we play this. No attacks. Alright. I don't know what they're playing. If they're not... Or maybe they just have exile removal, kind of like we do. Beseech. Alright. Well, this is probably going to be bad. Now, if they just go get, like, Shieldred, that's annoying, but we don't care that much under the circumstances. Oh, what do we get? Temporal Lockdown. Oh, that sucks. I mean, you attack, we block, we both make 1/1s. Like, that would have been fine, too. Oh, I really want to do this Hallowed Haunting here. I think I'm going to do this, though. No attacks. I want to see if Yenna lives. This is what we're doing. Like, under normal circumstances, I would have played the Hallowed Haunting. But because of the type of deck we're playing, and we're making a video about Yenna, I'm playing Yenna here. Alright, they get another Hallowed Haunting, so they got theirs before we got ours. And a Hopeless Nightmare, which means they're going to get more enchantment and spirits before we do. And we lose our other Hallowed Haunting. That sucks. Hey, this is not bad, though. Let's copy this. We'll play this. And no attacks. Alright. We could also copy our wedding announcement at some point if we need to. The problem is they can get flyers possibly before we do. That's what I'm really worried about here. Because now they have 2, 3, 4. Whoa, did they not play... Oh, they could have played their other Hopeless Nightmare, I guess. Or is it only creatures? No, it's permanents. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool to give them more bodies here, honestly. If I'm the opponent, I'm getting rid of Yenna, probably. Yeah, that's the card. We're just blocking, I think. Do we block and take 10? We can't block and take 10. That sucks. But if we block one of these and we block like this, they do lose a spirit and then they lose 2 bodies. And actually, if this has 3 damage on it... Alright, I think that's all we can really do. Cool idea, though. Alright, we're at 8. Oh, now that's big. That's big. Alright, let's target the spirit to copy. And then let's use this to copy the spirit again. Alright, that helps a lot. That opens up the door for a few things to go down here. And we can attack with a 6/6. Attacking with the 3s doesn't really do anything. So really it's just attacking with 6s here, right? Okay. That's probably it. I was thinking I might attack with these in case they block here. But, like, does that matter? Actually, yeah, let's get him in there. Let's get him in there. Alright. Our spirits become 7s, because this coincidentally makes a spirit, which is nice. We do have Eiganjo, which can kill off the Paragon, which is a concern here. That's all the opponent's attacking or blocking with. And they're going to take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Oh, maybe they're just looking at their enchantments. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they get one more, they'll technically have lethal. Yeah, they can play one out of their yard. I gotcha. Now, here's what's interesting, because if that's their plan, we can kill their architect. Oh no, because we have to discard a card. Oh, we lose. All right, you got us, opponent. I needed one more card in hand. Sure, we're going first. We can at least commune and see if we find something worth playing on 2. Wow, we definitely did not. Ooh, boy. Alright, I'm going to take this, but that sucked. I was hoping we were going to have something to play here, but whew, that hurts. That hurts a lot. That hurts to the point that I don't even know where this game goes from here. Oh, we're going to see if they're countering or if they're flashing in. Alright, they're countering. Fair enough. We can live with that. They have their own wedding announcements. Well, we're going to go with Hallowed Haunting for our turn, I think. So we're going farmland into Hallowed Haunting. Hopefully it survives. Doesn't get hit by, like, Destroy Evil or something. Oh, that guy. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. Fortunately, they don't have a lot of soldiers. Because that's a human cleric, that's a human cleric, so... They can get some damage in here and make our life very uncomfortable for a minute, but not the end of the world. Wow. Would have liked something else there. Let's go and go with this, since we can copy a token. So we can copy a spirit, even if they get rid of our mouse. Alright, here comes Harbin. Yeah, we're also going to have to work through a lot of this life total. This is not going to be pleasant. Interesting, if they would have attacked, I wouldn't have blocked there. It's not really in our benefit. Ooh, Ossification is a great card to draw here, though. That's exactly the type of card we were looking for. See if they want to counter our wedding announcement first. Which they probably will. Love it. We are not going to pay for that. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of the Harbin now. Alright, no attacks. Bunnycorn, you got it. You got you a monster. Okay, big creatures all around. That does not help our cause, but we do get to copy, which is great. No attacks. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to hopefully hold on to our Yenna, step 1. Then, we're We're going to chump block Bunnycorn. Then we're going to copy our Ossification to try to get rid of the Bunnycorn. And then hopefully something good happens from there. Yeah, all of our stuff getting +1/+1 in Vigilance. Going to be real nice next turn. Oh, they got something for our Yenna, it looks like. We're at 18. We can at least safely block here and not die. So we're okay as far as that goes. Barring them having something with, like, trample or whatever. Alright, let's see what they got. I mean, I'm your Huckleberry. I mean, I guess I'll block one of these. I mean, the whole team could get +2/+2 or something, I guess. Let's find out. Nope. I guess that was just them giving up. Wow, they really did nothing. For real? Okay. I'm gonna go looking. We will take another ossification. Oh, wait. I'm gonna take this. If I'm trying to do Yenna shenanigans. Let's copy this. Put that here. We'll leave mice. Actually, these are both great. Probably just leave them in that order. And then we'll get rid of a blocker. Okay, cool. That works. Yeah, there it was a little interesting because the opponent had a bunch of life. I feel like had they stayed on defense. Now, admittedly, we still would have got rid of Bunnycorn, so I wouldn't be able to block with that. And I guess I had this to remove some other blocker, probably the recruitment officer. But they had like 5 or 6 3/3s, which definitely could have. Well, actually, then they had the 2 Lunarch veterans, so they definitely could have like double up some of the 6s and saved themselves a lot of damage, or even put 2 on Yenna and keep 1 behind or something, which would have been better than them attacking. I mean, I think I still would have attacked just to cost them all the creatures, and we just have to rebuild with the Hallowed Haunting. But yeah. I mean, I'll take it, though. Alright, I guess we're going to keep it. Recruitment Ossifer. Alright, gotta play that, sadly. Harbin. I guess we kind of got to get rid of Harbin early. Much as I hate that. If I don't, what happens? Alright, let's play this and see. I mean, they could have Brutal Cathar, and then we're kind of just back to the same plan anyway next turn. But I guess there is a world where we could try to... Well, not anymore. I was going to say, maybe there's a world where we can try to sneak down multiple things here, but Thalia just kind of steals our thunder. Alright. Get rid of Thalia. Get rid of Harbin. And then we'll attack. Alright. Sky Strike Officer. That's even more annoying. My opponent has no quits. Ooh. Do I want another Ossification or do I want Calyx here? I think we're going Calyx. I mean, we kind of need to draw a land for this to matter. But then we'd be able to Hallowed Haunting into Calyx, and I think that's where we can start making a little bit of a turnaround. Another Sky Strike out. Gosh dang it. Maybe I shouldn't have been greedy. Alright, they don't seem to have counters, so that's good. Put the first one there. Go get it. Alright. What else you got for us? Okay. Nothing. We don't hate seeing that, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's just go here. I kind of want to attack with the Jukai Naturalists, just to force them to block with the 2 HUDs. But I think I'm just going to attack with this. Maybe. I'm like double checking here. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, Thalia, good deal. They will get to draw a card, unfortunately. But we're not as worried about Thalia at the moment. Well, definitely not now. We have plenty of mana. Let's copy one of these ossifications. Oh, no, because I already have them in play. I have to copy this because I already have 2 ossifications. Ah, well. Don't get to untap my Yenna. Makes sense, though. Let's get rid of this. And then, let's pump this. Though I probably should just pump the Jukai Naturalist. It's worth more. At least as far as gaining the life. And Harbin. Okay. Yep. Alright, opponent says GG. Yeah, and I kind of get it, because if their hand is just Harbin, nothing, then we're attacking for 3, 6, 7 here. They go to 5. We're gaining 3. And we can copy Hallowed Haunting, which would pump something else next turn. So, yeah, not bad. It's a weird way. Like, the way that played out, it wasn't smooth, but it was just good enough with the extra ossifications. So, yeah, we'll take that one. Sure. Let's keep it. I have 0 clue how this is going to go, but let's find out. Well, we only have access to 2 lands. We probably need at least 1 removal, so I'll take that. Hopefully there's more lands on top. Alright, there's one of them. Come on, no cut down. Alright, that's a start. You don't have a cut down, so you got to go for the throat, right? Okay, that makes sense. Let's go here and here. See what this does for us. Liliana, sure.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Gonna sacrifice this.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Probably going to just do this. Ossification. Get rid of Liliana. Next, you know what? I'm just gonna play another one of these. If they're playing Gix's command, they'll just get us. Like, land into Gix's command. Congratulations. You know, that's where I'm willing to be on that one. Let's see what we got on top first, just in case. Ooh, wedding announcement. I will take that in this fight. But first, we will use this to get rid of that. And then we're going to attack. Alright, in the turn. Triplets. Neat. That does a thing, and this is actually pretty bad against triplets, believe it or not. So, not going to be a thing we do there. No attack. We're just going to copy. And just get a bunch of duders. Alright. Lord Skitter doesn't make blockers, so that's good. They can play that as a blocker, though. Alright. Now the question is, how do we punch through from here? I mean, I guess if we would have attacked all at once, they would have had to split blocks or something. Like, yeah, we don't care. It's all good. Calyx, you don't really do enough here, I don't feel like. But we can copy this ability. So the opponent's at 5. Or at 7. They block, block, block. So right now, if we just attack with everything, they block the 3 and then take 2, 4, 6. So we just pump this first. Question is it worth copying? They're tapped out, so I'm just making sure. 1, 2, 3, and then they take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we do nothing else here. All right. And then we just attack. Calyx also makes it where we can play Eiganjo if we need to. I mean, the game's over either way, but that's like the worst block. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so interestingly, while this worked, I don't know that, like, we didn't need a lot of 3 blind mice. We don't need a lot of Yenna. Just because sometimes you just don't have the right situation to play Yenna. So you're probably better off... And Yenna's also not an enchantment, whereas, like, Calyx is. I think you swap those. But at the end of the day, I almost feel like you kind of start trending toward being the other versions. You know, we can talk about that in a second. But I think if you wanted to play this, the adjustments I would make would probably look like this. So 3 Commune with Spirits, 4 Ossification, 4 Weaver of Harmony, 4 Jukai Naturalist, 3 Seal from Existence, 3 Restoration of Eiganjo, 2 3 Blind Mice, 4 Wedding Announcement, 3 Calyx, 4 Hallowed Haunting, 3 Yenna, and some lands. No surprises here. Eiganjo, Plains, Boseiju, 4 Forests, 4 each of Brushland, Overgrown Farmland, Razor Verge, Thicket. Yeah, I think while Yenna is pretty sweet, I would probably play one of the more traditional versions of this deck, where you're playing like the 1/1 that every time you play an enchantment puts a counter on a thing, playing the Kami of whatever, the 2 mana one that gets bigger every time you play an enchantment, and probably cut out like the 3 blind mice, stuff like that. I think that would allow you to be more consistent and just be faster, honestly, because that's how you're going to lose some of the games. Now, we are playing a couple more Exile enchantments, but I think that's kind of necessary because it's probably the only way you're going to beat some decks. And just be aware that if your opponent has Farewell, like, you're just not going to beat them. I had a game where I just lost to Farewell, and it's like, I didn't even bother showing it because there's nothing to show in that game. It's just like, your opponent has Farewell or they don't. They do, you lose, right? That's just the type of deck we're playing. And it's one of the reasons I don't enjoy that card, because it takes away the ability of people to play like cool contraption-y type decks with a bunch of artifacts or whatever. So it's tough. But outside of that, the deck actually works. If you like playing green-white enchantments, awesome. I think this will be fine. It'll be right up your alley. But at the end of the day, I think you're better off playing that version and maybe just adding to Yenna, as opposed to building a deck around Yenna to take advantage of her. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Pariah. Mostly because I thought this card would be more popular in Commander. Like, imagine the power you have to just take this card and put it on an opponent's creature, and then if anybody attacks you, that thing takes damage. Even better if it's something that it doesn't die and just deals damage to the opponent. You can set up some weird combos with this card that could be pretty exciting. Or if you have a thing that just says indestructible, and then all the damage you take just goes on it, and then it just doesn't die, right? There's lots of cool stuff you can do with this, and I don't see it nearly enough. And especially considering these aren't very expensive, like $3 to $5, I think, on a lot of sites. Like, these should be very easy to get if you want to squeeze one into your Commander deck. Yeah, if you want to play Selesnya in a really different direction too, I actually have another deck that basically took out all the defensive cards and went all aggro, and it was actually pretty good, so I'm going to link that here for you. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.